We're in the beautiful farm of former Karnataka Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy. This is in Ramanagara district, just off Mysuru Road outside Bengaluru. And joining us, Mr. Kumaraswamy himself. Thank you very much for talking to us today. The first question, which I think has been on the minds of many people. You have been in coalitions with both the BJP and the Congress, but it's looking as if you're much, much friendlier with the BJP these days.
Yes, I had an experience, what you are telling me, with both Congress and BJP, we formed the governments. I had a good experience with the national parties.
Okay.
What you are telling me about BJP, compared to Congress, BJP, they have given me some respect and they have cooperated with me very well during the time of 2006 combination. Now in 2018, I am not criticizing High Command, Congress High Command, but state leaders, they are not properly cooperated with me. Particularly some leaders, some section of leaders, they have, from the beginning itself, they have created some hurdles.
Okay. So
That is the experience.
not the national leadership that is the problem with the Congress.
Not national leaders. They have cooperated me. High Command, Congress High Command, they cooperated with me very well. I don't want to comment on them.
Okay.
They have totally actually helped me. Yeah. But here, particularly, some leaders who joined Congress from our party, previous days, from that section, lot of trouble I have actually every day faced.
So is the problem with the Congress more personal? Is it Mr. Siddaramaiah who was with you, the former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah who was in fact with you?
Not whole Congress. So yeah, personally he has taken it very seriously. He is not interested to form the government with JDS. But before discussing with him, High Command, they took the decision. That was the root cause for this kind of development.
Now this closeness, whether it's the difficulty with the Congress, you have expressed that quite a bit, even though you have been in coalition with them. Now the BJP, though, is also seeming to reach out to you. You had that birthday greeting from the Prime Minister. Many BJP leaders in the state and nationally also wished you a very happy birthday recently.
Yes.
How close is this? There were even rumours of a merger. How close are you to the BJP?
Particularly, Honorable Prime Minister, even when I was Chief Minister with Congress coalition, Honorable Prime Minister given me a lot of support for the administration. Whenever I requested his time, he has given the appointments, and whatever problems I took in front of him, he cooperated very well. Positively cooperated at that time. Even now also, because for that thing, I think several times when I met Honorable Prime Minister, he had personal regards about father. I think that has worked with me, actually with the Honorable Prime Minister. Even in national politics, several leaders, they like Devegowda. Whether BJP or whether other parties also, they like him, according to me. Even now also, Honorable Prime Minister, what he wished me on my birthday, that has created several type of suspicion about our party's future decisions. Now it has come to limelight that our party will going to merge with BJP.
Yes, that has been the talk, much of the talk.
There. But one thing I wanted to reveal that I think you are following Karnataka politics, because even when we are not entered politics, you are watching politics, you are following our Karnataka politics, I think from 1980s, according to me. Even we are not entered politics at that time, we are all upcoming boys at that time. Even I will tell you the similarity, what now it is going on. When father was working here in opposition, Madam Gandhi, when she formed the government second time, Devraj Arsu and Madam Indira Gandhi, some quarrel in between them, difference started at that time. That is 1980s. At that time also, Madam Gandhi sent Kamalapati Tripathi to meet father. He came and discussed with father. Madam Gandhi wanted to take father to Congress
Yes.
and choose him as a chief minister. That time also father rejected. Now this kind of issue started now that we are going to merge our party to BJP. Same thing now it is going on. But our party, we decided to come to power with the blessings of this Karnataka citizens with clear majority.
Clear
We are-
majority.
we are
No,
not
no
going
question
to-
of merger.
No question of merger with any party. That is because we are watching my father political activities from last 70 years. He started his political career in 1962. Almost all 65 years he completed in his political career. In that actually he worked in power administration line as a government, as a chief minister or a minister or a PW, prime minister. Only 4.5 to 5 years he worked in the government. Other than that, his entire political career is more than 60 years. He worked for the opposition to strengthen the opposition party. That is his political background.
I mean, you've learned so much again from your father, and you spoke about respect given to your father. That is hugely important to you then when you're taking political
that has
decisions.
given me a good advantage.
Yes.
Even Honorable Prime Minister, why he actually supported us because of father, what he had regards with father.
But
That helped me very a lot.
But your father, Mr. Devegowda, has, of course, been very vocally opposing the BJP. How does he respond to this appearance of closeness between the JDS, his party, and the BJP? How is he responding to that?
Personally, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, several times when I met, he praised Devegowda's administration. He expressed that he is the in our country, he is the senior leader.
Okay.
After that, our LK Advani ji is the senior leader. Then throughout his career, he had a clean political background. He had actually, Devegowda earned that name. I personally respect him. That is the Narendra Modi's reaction. Even one thing I will tell you, madam, Devegowda throughout his career, Devegowda ji, he opposed BJP,
Yes.
BJP's ideologies.
Does he still oppose it?
Still he opposes BJP's ideology. He will not actually not positive towards BJP
Yes.
because of that BJP's ideology. Even I wanted to remember when I was also parliament member. When Devegowda was prime minister, at that time, I also member of parliament.
Yes.
At that time, what happened when Congress withdraw the support for Devegowda, then at that time also, Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji sent a letter, and he wanted to support father to continue as a prime minister. But at that time, the supporting letter what he expressed what Vajpayee ji, Devegowda at that time also rejected. Because my ideologies are different, your ideology is different. For only to continue as a prime minister, I can't
Even then,
compromise
he didn't take
with
that
yeah,
compromise.
Yes.
So how does he feel now when you speak about giving issue-based support to the BJP? What happened in the council, for example? The deputy chairperson from the JDS, Mr. Dhanamegowda, actually took the seat. Congress MLCs pulled him away. You are backing then the BJP in the council on this issue, on the issue of the land bill.
Yeah.
Are you ready for
in early stage, when they wanted to bring that bill, land for modification bill, we opposed. Even Devegowda opposed in the street, attending some protest rallies. But what happened when they played on the table of the legislature house, at that time I suggested some modifications.
Okay.
For that modification, BJP government, they responded positively.
Yes.
They removed whatever they wanted to bring. All those things they withdrawn. Ultimately, only 79A, 79B, they scrapped.
Which is why you supported it, because of the
Because what we stand here in this land, from 20-25 years, I am the victim. In that 17
this land itself, this yes.
land itself. I am not developed for any other than agriculture. I am not developed for any other activities. I have misused this land. Actually, I am as a agriculture family member, farmer. We wanted to actually continue our cultivation.
Okay.
as a farmer from the farmer family. Even for that, how these political developments, they misused this 79A, 79B.
Yes.
That is the main issue, madam.
That is the problem.
That's why I requested even our former Kisan leader, that is Professor Nanjun.
Yes.
He in 1985-86, once he elected to assembly, at that time he criticized the 79B. He demanded to withdraw the 79B. Otherwise, it will going to not only affect on the system, but also the rights which we had. That rights we are actually by creating the 79B. Actually, we are totally suppressed by this kind of rules.
The farmers could not do what they wanted with the land. They could not sell it to non-agriculturalists.
Nanjun Swamy himself actually opposed.
As a farmer's leader.
Yes.
Are you going to support the BJP for its chairmanship in the council? Is that definite?
Madam, council election actually Chief Minister requested me. Personally, he called me and he requested to change the speaker of the represented by Congress.
Yes.
But Congress leader Siddaramaiah openly attacked our party and he wanted to test the Devegowda's secular identity issue. He openly criticized Devegowda and he has not taken any request. He told that we will not going to take the support of the JDS. He is not interested to support from our party. He rejected.
Then you decided to...
then the Chief Minister requested. For that reason, actually, we are supporting.
The other big controversial bill in Karnataka, the cow protection bill. Are you going to support the BJP on that?
Already opposed.
You are not going to
support we are not going to support it. Even in front of Chief Minister himself, we told, why you bring this kind of bill now? It is not necessary. Already 1961, this bill is there from 1963. Why you bring all these things without any proper, what is the real problem faced by the farmers who are the nurturing these cows? Because they are the main persons.
Ones who have to actually deal with the impact of it.
Even 2009, when BJP government here, at that time also, they wanted to bring a modification bill. But we opposed and we met with under the leadership of Devegowda ji, Honorable President at that time, we requested not to pass that bill.
Okay. So you still on that issue, the BJP will not get your support on the cow protection
that
bill.
issue, totally we are opposing that bill.
Which means it can't get through the council.
Yeah, definitely.
It will have to take another route if they want to.
Now that's why they wanted to bring the ordinance.
Now, you've spoken of yourself as a farming family. What is your stand on the current farmers' protest, the 3 bills that have been brought by the centre? Where do you stand with the farmers on this?
Madam, actually, I'm watching in Delhi from last 2 months. Farmers are protesting about these bills.
Yes.
According to me, Punjab, Haryana farmers' issue is different. Southern part of India's our farmers' issue is different.
So you feel it's a different context?
It's different context. Here, the system what we following, there what they are following. Because in Haryana and Punjab, each village had a mandi. All farmers depending on that mandi owners. Because for financial assistance to even sell their whatever crop they are cultivating, all those things, they are dependent on those mandis. The issue is different there. That's because I request even now, I request the government, central government, without taking any prestige about in this issue. Please invite the farmers who are hesitating.
Yes.
Convince them. Taking their confidence, then you move anything. By creating this kind of thing, it will not going to help to the country, even farming sector. Government has to take the confidence of the farmers.
Panchayat elections on right now in Karnataka, 2 phases. There's been lots of allegations of seats being auctioned. What are your thoughts on the Panchayat elections as they're going on?
Every day we are watching in the newspapers, even media. Nowadays, in this Gram Panchayat election, several villages, they are demanding the money. Even voters whatever problem in their village, to build on the temple or to construct on some roads or any other personal issues, they are demanding the money by the candidates. If they fulfill that their demands, we will going to unopposedly we can elect you.
Yes.
That is going on.
Almost like
Election
auctioning,
Commission-
really auctioning the seat to the highest bidder.
Auctioning the seats, 25 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 1 crore, this kind of thing is going on. For 5 seats or 4 seats, they are demanding the money. But the Election Commission, why they are not taken very seriously in these issues, I am really surprised.
Finally, coronavirus, of course, the big issue around the country, around the world. What are your thoughts on the night curfew which has been imposed in Karnataka until January the 2nd?
Every section of the society now criticizing our state government. Yesterday, what our chief minister announced about the night curfew, everybody criticizing that it is a childish decision of the government, childish decision without making any proper preparation. Childishly, they have announced this kind of night curfew. It is better to take it back. This is going on.
What is the problem? They're worried about the new strain.
This government, according to my opinion, why hurriedly they announced this kind of night curfew?
Okay.
If anything, they wanted to take the decision. All section of the important sector people, this government previously itself, Prime Minister inviting them, discussing with them what are all the positive and negative effect by putting this kind of night curfew. They have to think it. But they have not properly taken any opinion from the society.
They say they're worried about the new coronavirus strain. They're worried about New Year's gathering, Christmas gathering.
We required at this juncture proper preparation we have to introduce before taking any decision with some expert and even the management of the our industrial sector, even some section of society important senior citizens, by inviting them to the Vidhan Saudha, by taking all their opinion, then this government took this kind of decision. It will be fair.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much there. Well, interview with former Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy of Karnataka in the time of coronavirus. Thank you very much for joining us here today with Govind Murthy, Maya Sharma in Bengaluru for NDTV.